Welcome everyone. Today I have found something very exciting. So since of last night, I have been searching for Diablo 4 character builder. And guess what guys, I have finally found it. So one of my viewers happened to have to share it with me. And this is on GitHub. And I do believe this is by Lothus. Very big thank you for him for making this. And if you look behind me, I have already built my first character, level 50 Barbarian with 15 Random. Now I didn't go into the Paragon level yet, but I just want to quickly show you guys this, how amazing it is, and we'll go through in this video how to use it. My next video, I will be working on my Barbarian build. I want to try the Barbarian Whirlwind build, and you can see all the text I wrote, and then I try to do level 25 with the Barbarian. Where did it go? Level 25 Barbarian with different aspects and also different skills. And then I do level 50 Barbarian with 15 Reno and also the 12 aspects. So let's get into the video. I'll show you guys how to use this particular calculator. Now, if you guys do want the link for this, I'll have this provided for you guys in the description below. So make sure you click the link. And here you can see at the very start of the character builder, there will be 5 choices of different class that's available in Diablo. So we're going to pick Barbarian just as an example. Now, if you do want to go back, go over here and go to Gnome, and you can pick any of the classes you want to try to build. Very useful. So next up is you'll come over here, and this is going to be your starting builder. You start with your basic skills. You need at least 2 skills in order to go to the next section, which is your core skills. And it was so hard to understand on other YouTube videos, but this one makes it easy because we have the tree, right? So for me, for example, I'm going with Frenzy. The moment I get 2 points on Frenzy, this unlocks. And this means I can pick any of the core skills. And let's say if I pick Whirlwind. Now, let's say if I want to go to defensive skills, it will tell me I need 3 more skills to go to defensive skills. So let's put 3 more skills into Whirlwind, and all of a sudden it unlocks onto defensive skills. So the ultimate goal is, by level 25, ideally, you want to try one of your ultimate. And to get to your ultimate, you need at least 24 points, I believe. It's designed you have 25 points to get over here. So let's keep going. So let's say if I'm on my defensive skills and I want to get to Brawling next. Of course, you can come back and sort out your points. I will just pick Iron Skin for 5 levels to get to Brawling. After getting to Brawling, I will just pick a few of the other skills to get to Weapon Mastery. Notice that once you have the trait, you can do perks and you can start to change things. So here I'm a Weapon Mastery. I'm 1 step away from my ultimate skill. Here, what I'll do is I'll just pick a few and I'll go over here. And finally, I'm on level 24. And by level 25, this is the maximum level for your beta. So I'll pick Wealth of the Berserker for my Berserker for the Barbarian. Now you'll have level 25. Now do keep in mind, I did some testing. So this is a level 25 Barbarian testing. And of course, if you zoom out with your mouse, you can come to the side. And here are the Codex of power. You can pick different codex as you want, and because you have 10 gears at least for your characters, and Barbarian have 12 different item slots. So by picking up to 10 and 12 codex, you can have different buffs with legendary powers, and this is very nice to keep a track of. Notice initially I was writing those by myself. I was writing different codex, I was writing different power-ups and how to combine them. Now the next step with this particular builder, it's pretty straightforward at this point, right? So the next step is you can pick to go to a section of the builder directly instead of just dragging, right? So this is pretty convenient. You can search for things like Fury, and this will show you which of the perks has Fury, just like the actual one in the game. But this allows you to do resets, this allows you to save different things. Now if you want to share your building, or if you want to save your building of the character, click save and then click share URL, and this allows you to produce the URL you want and all of your builds saved at this point. If you change anything, make sure you click save again and then save the URL. Now coming back over here, a few things I discovered as I was testing this. So the first thing I discovered is you can have up to 15 Reno at level 50. So if you're looking for a maximum level build, you're looking at level 50 with 15 Reno. So together there's about 65 skill points. After that, you should technically have 200 Paragon points for the end game. I didn't touch into Paragon points yet, but you can see here the moment I click Paragon points, you can start to use Paragon points. So we'll touch this on as a video, but if you want to go into it for the ultimate end game, you can build that as well. And the next thing is, so I want to quickly show you something. So something to be aware with this builder is that currently, notice I have level 25 Barbarian and it's pretty set out. But if I happen to click this, if I minus Frenzy, notice everything gets reduced to level 2 Barbarian, because you need your core skill Frenzy to be at least 2 levels, or not core skill, you need your basic skill Frenzy to be at least 2 levels to even proceed to the core section. So if you accidentally unclick this and you didn't save, then you have to start over again. And that's what happened to me. It happened to me multiple times. I actually had to restart over again. So how you want to do this is, if you want to reduce a skill point on some of the starting skills, make sure you click somewhere else first. So let's say if I click this first and I reduce this. So notice that this does not take away the line, because you need at least 2 points on the basic skills. Maybe you don't need this, but maybe you want this. So you do this and then this looks okay. Once you have the below the minimum requirement of your skill points, and then you start clicking, and then everything goes bad. So just be careful with this. Now, after this, a few other things I've discovered. For example, over here, some of the skills I went for is combined into another skill. So that means aggressive resistance is required for you to have Battle Frenzy. So let me go to the example over here to show you guys. So over here we have aggressive resistance. Notice aggressive resistance will give me damage reduction while berserking. And in order to get the perks behind this, you need at least 1 point in this. Of course, you can pick multiple points, but you need at least 1 point to go to the next one. And as you're going to see in the future of my build will always consist this plus this, and then there's alternative choice. So that means in the table over here, you have a choice of picking different skills. And of course, if you want to pick the skill enhancement or any of the skill powers, you can just have 1 point of the skill, 1 point of enhancement, then 1 point of the special effect. For example, with Leap, I'm using the Increased Fury over here. Now, there's one thing I also wanted to mention is that currently with the builder, it seems like when you increase the skill point of a skill, it does not translate onto the values. But ideally, I think once you increase 1 point of the skill, you will get about 5% cooldown reduction, or maybe 10% increase in base values in terms of damage. So just keep in mind, guys, it's not that you increase the skill points, it's not changing. In the game, it will change. But currently on the calculator, it seems like they have not incorporated this into the builder. But it's okay. I know I'll be going for 5 points of Whirlwind with a Whirlwind build, right? So just keep in mind of this. And, as you go through, you might be like, hey, why isn't this happening? I'm increasing and it's not changing, right? Just so you guys know. And just before I finish, guys, I'm not sure what this enable clamping means. So if you guys know about this function, I'm not exactly sure what it means, because I'm a little confused on this part. Oh, it's a little blurry here. So, oh, is it? Is enable clamping the zoom in and zoom out? I think so. Is it? Let me know, guys. Do you know what enable clamping it means? Because does it go over? So I'm not sure what this function does. If you guys do know, let me know in the comments as well. Thank you, guys. I think that's pretty much it. I haven't dived into the Renown yet because I'm too excited. I tried it out with my build, and I think this is a wonderful tool if you want to try it out. And this clears up the game for me. Before this, people were saying, oh, you pick this, and then you pick this. I was like, what are they on about? How do I know how many skill points I have? How do I do this? Like, there's so much complication that is not revealed. But the moment we have the skill tree, the moment you try it out, you can plan your build accordingly. And hopefully you guys like this one. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you want to share any builds, if you want me to look at any builds. And yeah, let's go ahead with Diablo 4, and I'll be sharing my next Berserker build with you on the next video. Now, before you go, and if you guys didn't know, we have a new YouTube channel. So I just started a YouTube channel with my girlfriend yesterday, and you can see this is only 12 hours old, this YouTube channel. And if you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and check out the behind the scenes and also fun clips and also more stories about us. And then you get to know me a little more personally instead of just reading the news and also the games, right? So I want to share a little bit more with you guys. So make sure you check this channel out if you're interested about Matt and also Uni. She's really funny too, and she's really shy. So I want to give her a surprise and do a shout out for the new channel to get some subscribers. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time.